Hello, guys. Welcome again. It's Felix, the journalist here, and I'm with Dean, the leader of the
Hello.
BRC, and we're here to have a one-on-one interview, and pretty much similar as you guys already seen in my last couple of interviews with the Overpass traders. It's going to be almost the same type of idea, right, guys? So I hope you guys enjoy this interview, and thank you for having me again, Mr. Dean. And if you could just quickly
Yeah,
go
no
over
problem.
who you are again and a little bit of a backstory, please.
I'm Dean, 27, leader of the BRC, and
Look a
I
little
came
up,
to
mate.
Livonia looking for my older sister who got lost one night when we were camping out in a house. So I've come here looking for my sister and ended up finding all of these not nut jobs just walking around Livonia as well. So I got them all together, built up this compound, and now this is where we live.
Nice. Thank you for sharing. So, Dean, with the BRC, what is it that made you want to start something like this?
Well, seeing a whole bunch of alcoholics, people addicted to drugs, idiots running lone around Livonia, I decided, why don't we bring them all together, try and help each other out? We can all benefit from it.
I like that. It sounds really good. It's something that community would need is people like you that have that kind of positive attitude about helping others that are clearly that need help. And there's not a lot of people out there who will actually do that. So, cheers to you, mate, on that.
Yeah.
So, as you continue to build the BRC, um, in the path along this journey, would you have said that it was a tough journey or was something that came easy to you? How would you describe that path as you came to found the um, BRC, mate?
Well, because of the huge community in Livonia, it was very easy trying to get all the materials and to get all the support building this compound. It was quite easy actually.
All right. And what motivated you to even take this opportunity to do this for the community?
Um, because mainly because it'd be fun idea. Bring the community together and have a lot of fun
All right,
in
nice.
this apocalyptic world.
Yeah, I definitely can agree with that. We definitely need to have more fun because I know there's a lot of trouble happening and nobody likes that. That's not fun, right? Um,
Yeah,
so,
pretty
my,
much. Yeah.
my next question is as a leader, is there anything about yourself that you can describe to me that you can say it needs improvement?
Um, Mainly keeping everyone uh from attacking each other because that happens quite a lot here. Just need to probably take away their guns, but yeah, 'cause there is a lot of shootings.
Oh, really? And how do you deal with these kind of obstacles and challenges?
Um, Take away all the ammo.
I guess that's one way to deal with it, isn't it? All right. And as being this founder of the BRC, and obviously now having a few members part of your crew, how did you come along to meeting these fellas?
Well, I met Mickey Steve shortly after his helicopter crash over down south, and then I helped him a little bit, and then we ended up finding everyone else just on the way back up to Brenner.
And in that moment when you had met a few of these people, is it something you had stood there at once and when you were seeing them and you were experiencing that moment with them? Is there once in that journey coming back home here where you were like, can I really trust this person? Should I even help them? Like, did you have doubts in it at all during that time?
Yes, Roach had Kuru at the time, and I was really worried about what was going to happen next. So yeah, 100%.
Right, yeah, I feel you on that, mate. And it does get a little obviously worrisome when you got someone in that situation. And when you found that out, he had that. Um, is it something that, in like, obviously, as you said, it was kind of scary to deal with, but was it something eventually you found out getting to know him that made you kind of like, you know what, I kind of feel like I can trust this person now? Like, how did that come about?
Yeah, well, he was very injured when I found him, so yeah. So then I brought him back, and then ended up curing him from Kuru, and now he's here. Now he's with us.
Hey, that's awesome, mate. It's really nice to hear that you guys were able to help in such a disease that's been spread for some that unfortunately are not able to, survive in the means which some could survive by finding the food and the animals necessary to survive. So it's good to hear that you were able to get through to this individual and cure him of his disease. It's very awesome to hear. I should recommend definitely more of them cannibals to your way. Um,
Yeah, thank you.
and going on, I should have a few, like maybe a couple more questions here. Is as your experience as a leader now, is there anything that you would say you have as a vision in the future for yourself and this place that you can see happening in the next like year or two that you want to improve in?
Well, I would love to have more events, like maybe some sort of airsoft arena behind that area, boxing arena there, and just keep hosting a lot of events around this area.
All right. Yeah, that sounds like it'd keep a lot of people out of trouble and possibly entertained, if anything, and get them some money in their pocket, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's awesome. Um, and were you originally born here in Livonia, or did you come from a different place before you were here in Livonia now? And in that moment when you were out, if you were wherever you were, did you also have a similar shop set up like this for others?
Well, I was born over in England, moved over to an area near here, can't actually remember, and I grew up with my family in like a log cabin. So I've got no experience of this.
Okay. So you pretty much kind of, almost to say, like you woke up one day and you're like, I want to help people.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, great. All right, well, Dean, I think that's all my questions for you right now. I appreciate your time, mate, and thanks again for having me.
Yeah, thanks for interviewing us.
And if there's anything in closing you'd like to add to this, please, this is the time.
Just remember, come down here Saturday 10 p.m. GMT and play some bets on boxing.
Awesome. Thank you so much again. This is Felix the Journalist, live here in Brenner at the BRC, and we are concluding this interview with Mr. Dean the Leader. Thanks.